Hey you guys, we hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving, but now that it's over, we all know what that means. The holidays are here, and if you are anything like me, you might be going into panic mode because every year I freak out trying to figure out exactly what to buy for people for gifts. But this year, we have got you guys covered. We made a top 10 list of our favorite gift ideas for anybody who has a hiker or a trail runner in their lives to buy a gift for this year.
And that includes you, because we know if you're watching this channel, you guys at least are probably hikers or trail runners. And it's so hard for me to know what to put on my Christmas list when people ask me. These are great ideas. They go from least expensive up to the kind of more expensive stuff. So stocking stuffers all the way up to the Super Santa gifts.
We're totally obsessed with everything on this list. We would actually be asking for it on our wish list if we didn't already have them. So we're really excited to share this list with you guys. Ready?
Stockings!
So, what do we got for our first stocking stuffer?
Headbands!
We love headbands, okay? So, especially for anybody who starts out really early in the morning at high altitudes, it is never fun to have your ears be burning and cold when the wind is going, and we look kind of goofy in these, but we take them everywhere.
We probably look insane right now.
I'm sure we do. I don't care. I look goofy in everything anyway. You guys already know that. So I make no apologies for the headband. When it's cold outside and you don't have a headband and the wind is blowing, you come up over a ridge or something, it's misery. You have the headband, you're just chilling. The headband is maybe my favorite stocking stuffer of all of them.
And really cheap. They should be like $10 for a pack of 2.
It's a great investment.
All right, what do we got next?
We have, oh yeah, socks.
Of course.
Hiking socks. So these are darn tough. I'm sure you guys know these. They're a little bit pricey, probably what, $18 for a pair or something?
Yeah.
But they last forever. Fantastic stocking stuffer. Even better than that, toe socks.
I knew you would not forget about the toe socks.
No, because especially if you have a hiking partner like this one who's always getting blisters, finally she got the toe socks, no blisters.
I've been totally converted.
I finally found a pair of toe socks that work wonders.
Yeah, and I've been using them for years. I never get blisters. Toe socks are absolutely the best.
We go with Injiji. Again, they're kind of pricey, but around like $20, so a good stocking stuffer.
Well worth it. And I don't care if they already have toe socks, it's always good to have more.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Adam has like a full drawer of his toe socks in our bedroom.
I might have gone a little overboard with the socks, but you know what? Better to have more than fewer. And honestly, because I bring more than one pair on a given hike.
Yeah.
As you just recently saw at the Big Pine Lake, sometimes I'll step in a pond. I just fell into a pond, so I'm now soaking wet. Break through the snow and need another pair of socks. It happens.
It's good to have a backup.
Yeah.
And then our last stocking stuffer is hot hands. I love these guys so much. So basically you just tear open the pack, you shake the little hot hand, you stuff it into your glove. It keeps your fingers nice and toasty for a really long hike.
This is especially crucial, you guys, if you're at altitude. Anything over about 10,000 feet, the effect on your hands is way, way worse. Your hands will freeze up way quicker. On Kilimanjaro, which is almost 20,000 feet, these saved our butts. Our hands were getting so stiff, it was crazy. And we had hours and hours to go. And Elise busted out these hot hands. Oh, made all the difference.
Yeah, and they did work. A lot of people will say that, you know, they have a little bit more difficulty activating them at high altitude, but they worked at almost 20,000 feet on
You just gotta
stage,
shake
so,
them. You
yeah.
gotta shake them and
Shake
make
them
sure
a
that,
lot.
you gotta shake them. Even when you're holding them, shake them.
Yeah.
But that's a great stocking stuffer. Right
And
there.
cheap too. Okay, so next up, and this would be just barely outside of the stocking stuffer category, so maybe in the $25 to $30 range, would be gloves.
Yeah, so you can get liner gloves, which generally go on underneath sort of heavier winter gloves, but then you can also wear them just on a cool day. These are from Black Diamond. They're about $25, really, really nice. And I wear them always underneath my heavier winter gloves just to have that double layer. And then when you want to take off the winter glove to manipulate the camera or something, you still have some protection. These are Trailheads gloves. These aren't even that expensive. I think they're only about 20 bucks. But they're so nice just on a cool day, maybe like sort of 45, 50 degree day. Just keep your hands warm enough, but not so warm that they sweat in there. They're cotton, easily breathable, really nice pair of gloves.
I'd say gloves are another thing that it's never bad to duplicate. So if somebody already has a pair of gloves, I love having multiple to choose from depending on the weather outside.
I have a lot of pairs of these gloves.
Yeah, you do. We're sensing a trend here.
I don't like to be without my protection.
You're such a baby. So next up is another gift that's just barely outside the stocking stuffer category. You can't actually put this one inside of a stocking because it's a subscription service. So we love our All Trails subscription to the All Trails Pro. It allows us to download GPX tracks onto our phones. We always know where we're at on the trail during our hike. It's been incredibly helpful for staying safe on the trail, navigating the trails. So that's a great yearly subscription service.
Absolutely. I look at that for Elise every year. She's our master navigator. I'm sure you guys have seen her save our butts more than once when I get off trail. And she's just like, I don't think so. We honestly couldn't do half of the crazy stuff we do if we didn't have All Trails Pro. Because we're off trail, you don't know where you're going, you don't want to get lost in the wilderness. This always helps you get back. It's great. Yeah. And then the other really cool subscription thing, which we are very partial to right now, is the Patreon of whatever hiking site you love, whatever hiking channel you love. We just started ours. So if you want to get us a Christmas present, join that Patreon. But what's great about it is whatever channel you love, you get so much extra content that maybe wouldn't make it into a full video.
Yeah.
For us, that's going to be things like music videos with our songs and just bloopers and little other fun ideas that might be little 2 or 3 minute videos just to kind of get to know the people on the channel a little bit better. I think it's a really fun thing. So whether it's ours or someone else's, I think that doing that is really cool. It's a way to give back to the channel a little bit, and also well worth it for if you like the channel or someone you love likes the channel. It's a fun little gift. And I mean, it's cheap. It's like $1 or I think $5 at the most.
Yeah, really affordable. Whatever you want to contribute.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great.
very affordable.
Yeah. All right, so next up is my personal favorite, running tights. So we both love our running tights. You can really get a range of prices when it comes to running tights. So they can be anywhere as cheap as like 20 bucks all the way. I mean, if you're looking to spend a lot more money, over 100 bucks. My pair that I love is really only 20 bucks. So it's another great cheap gift for a friend or a loved one.
Mine are craft, so they're a little bit more expensive, but I've had these forever. They're still in great shape. I know guys in tights is a little bit controversial, especially for those of you that are just hikers and not runners. You're kind of like, I don't know about the tights. But listen, you can always put a pair of shorts on over them. Sometimes I do if I want to have extra pockets. But it's just so nice to keep your legs warm and also prevent poison oak, things like that. Any kind of trail runner or hiker can benefit from a good pair of tights, guy or girl.
Okay, so one gift idea that might seem like an obvious choice would be something like hiking boots or trail runners. But honestly, we don't think that's a good gift for someone just because everybody's foot is so different. People really need to go into the store, try out the shoes, figure out whichever shoe is best for them. So we wouldn't recommend getting that for your loved one, but that doesn't mean you can't get some other types of shoes, especially adjustable types. So snowshoes make an awesome winter gift idea because a lot of hikers tend to get bummed out when it starts snowing and the weather is bad and they feel like, oh, I can't get out on the trail, but snowshoes make it all better again.
Yeah, these are absolutely fantastic. I mean, these have revolutionized our winter hiking for sure.
Yeah.
They make us feel like we can go places we wouldn't have tried before. They're a little bit more expensive. These are probably in the $120 to $180 range, I would say, snowshoes in general. But I really, really like these. Which ones are these?
These are the MSR Evo. So yeah, I think like 120 to 140.
Yeah, and these are great.
Yeah.
I also personally think that these sort of adjustable Water shoes are really nice. You can hook them in the back of your pack and just kind of travel around. And then if you need to go in the ocean or go in a lake or whatever, you put these on. Your shoes don't get wet.
I hate these water shoes. Adam keeps trying to make them happen. They're not gonna happen. He brings them on any sort of like tropical vacation. He tries to wear them around town, looking like he's cool. What is up with these?
Number one, I don't think these are cool. I know how ugly they are, but I got them for $5 at a Maui Walmart, and I'm very proud of that price. And they're pretty indestructible. I've worn these in a lot of waterfalls over the years. So you could get somebody some water shoes if you wanted to. Hopefully they won't be quite as ugly. I think Elise would consider it a gift if you would take these away.
Yes, that would be really helpful. Somebody please come now. So next up is trekking poles. And you guys probably already know, the more serious you get about hiking, the farther you want to go on your hikes, the more critical trekking poles get to help you get up and down those mountains with far fewer injuries. Now they can get pretty expensive, so our favorite brand, the Black Diamond Adjustables, they can be around like $160, sometimes up to $180. So it's definitely a nice gift, but if you want to be really generous with a hiker, they're awesome.
We're kind of hoping that Santa's going to hook us up with some poles this year after that marmot absolutely obliterated our poles on Maroon Peak. It took that freaking marmot less than 3 hours to steal my pole.
I'm currently using 2 different poles.
So am I.
You can still see like the marmot just chewed all the way down.
That marmot was a real Grinch.
Totally unfestive. Next up on our list is a slightly pricey one, but so worth it. It's our trail running vest. So we both have the Solomon ADV Skin 12s. It's the biggest one they have because it allows you to stuff a ton of things into it. We absolutely love them. Adam got me one for my birthday this year, and it's the favorite gift I've gotten in a really long time.
Yeah, so it is not cheap, but whoever you buy this for is going to be really, really grateful. And if you're trying to make out a Christmas list and you have a very generous person in your life who doesn't mind spending $160 on your present, this is the one I would go for if you don't have one yet. Once you wear one of these, you will never, ever go back to a regular pack.
True. This last one is kind of a bonus one because honestly it's pretty expensive, but for those of you who have a loved one who you just want to make sure they are safe out on the trails, we would highly recommend a Garmin InReach Mini. So these allow hikers and runners to send SOS signals out if they're ever stuck or in danger. You can also text your friends and family at home when you're out on the trail and you don't have cell service.
We're going to have so many helicopter parents now pinning these Garmins to their kid as they go on the big hike to their second grade school.
I probably shouldn't have told my parents that we have one of these because now they're going to be expecting text messages all the time.
At least text us from the summit. Come on.
Come on.
But it is a really, really nice and generous gift, and it could in fact save someone's life. So you can't go wrong with a Garmin Mini.
So there you have it. That is our top 10 gift ideas for hikers and runners.
Please let us know in the comments if you have any questions or any other ideas that you feel like we should add, because people read the comments, so that would be probably really helpful to people if you have an idea that we did not cover.
We hope you guys have an amazing holiday season, and we will see you next time out on the trails.
See you out on the trails.
Climbing higher, running faster,